How do we get a good cup of coffee when we're on a trail? A lot of us will be using instant sachets like the Nescafe, Kenko, etc. Some of us are going to be using something like the AeroPress or something different. Now, I've looked into the AeroPress and others, and they are a little bit heavy for what they are. So I found something nice and lightweight, and literally nobody is talking about this device. I've watched hundreds of videos and not a single mention. So I decided to buy one and try it, and we'll take a look at that today. So the device we're looking at is the Brew stick from Barista Co. This is to make coffee for a single person, and as you can probably tell by the picture on the box, it's a filter coffee type device. So let's break the box open and take a look. When you take it out of the box, it will look a little bit like this. You've got the drip tray and the handle sticking out of the top. To use it, what you need to do is unscrew this filter basket, and we're going to pop the coffee grounds just into here. The instructions say to fill it 2/3 up. I found I like it about halfway. The instructions say to use a medium to coarsely ground coffee. I've got quite a fine ground coffee, and it does leave some residue in the bottom of my mug. So when you've got your coffee in the baskets, we just screw the top back on, and that's good to go. What you need to do then is get yourself some hot water. So if you're at home, the instructions are to pour the hot water over the top of the mesh basket while rotating it round. It does work, and you can pour it over the sides as well as you rotate. You want to go for a nice, easy, gentle pour. Like, if you do it all too quickly, then you're just not going to get, you're going to get quite a weak coffee. And this doesn't do the strongest coffees as it is. And then when you've got to how much coffee you want, submerge the coffee stick, give it a little twist and a little stir, and then just leave it infuse for a couple of minutes until it's at the strength that you like. So when you're ready, you can remove the filter or the stick out of the coffee, let any coffee inside drip off, and just place it into its drip tray, and you are left with a very nice cup of coffee. You might be now thinking, brilliant, but I don't carry a kettle with me, I can't pour water over it when I'm on the trail. I've been experimenting, and you actually don't have to. You could just boil the water in the mug and just put the stick in the mug. It takes a little bit longer, but if you do it in the morning, you can sort of put your coffee on, pack up your sleeping bag. When that's done, your coffee's going to be ready. So I've not reloaded the grounds this time, I'm just going to use the same ones as last time. Like, if you're out and you can't pour the water over, if you just fill your mug with boiled water and submerge the stick, let all the bubbles come out. You know, start giving it a twist and a turn, and you can see already it's starting to brew a nice cup, brew a cup of coffee. The longer you leave it, you're just going to get a cup of coffee in about 5 minutes just leaving it like that. But if you give it a little twist, it does speed it up. So after a few minutes, agitating and twisting the stick, you do get a nice cup of coffee. As I said, this is the second time I've used these grounds now, so you never get as good a cup of coffee from reusing your grounds. But that is perfectly acceptable, and you can see that I didn't have to pour the water over to get a nice cup of coffee. Some of the vital information that you might want to know about the Brew coffee stick. In total, it weighs 63 grams. The drip catcher itself is 48 grams, and you can use it just the basket and handle, which would be 15 grams. So when you compare that to something like the AeroPress, which generally comes in about the 190 grams trail weight, this is a massive, massive reduction. I've been using this now for about 2 weeks at home, and it is a really good piece of kit. I haven't managed to test it out on the trail because I've just not been on any trails recently,
But, you know, durability, it looks like it'll hold up. It's quite strong. You know, it's going to be quite hard to snap that big handle. One of the other things I do like about it is it's minimal waste. So there is no filter papers that you need to dispose of when you use it. It is only the ground coffee that you need to get rid of. So I've not mentioned the price of this at all through the video. I purposely waited to the end. Some of you might be thinking it's going to be £25, £30 and it'll be ridiculous. It's lightweight, so yeah. No, this comes in at £12 or £12.99, and a lot of places do free shipping with that, so for such a low price you might as well give it a go, see what you think. What I will do is I'll drop some links in the description. There'll be an Amazon and an eBay one, so if you like to collect your nectar points or you just don't like Amazon, you've got a choice there. And yeah, let me know what you think or what you use for coffee in the comments below.